Boy, oh 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 boy. I tell you what. It's down 58 degrees this morning. We're gonna do something a little different. I know this ain't working. This ain't, we get there. We get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. I wanted to do this Saturday. Man, I tell you what. Beat all I ever seen, man. Beat all I ever seen. What we got on here? Well, yeah, 48, 59. What's up, Tulu? Chris Fisher. Chris Fisher. Did you see that son of a mother come up behind me just like a punk ass bitch and hit me in the back? Oh. Chris Fisher. You need to call me Chris Fisher. You see that punk ass bitch? That's what a punk ass bitch does, run up behind you and sucker punch you. You seen it. You seen it. Tulu seen it. Punk ass motherfucker. There's a lot of punk ass bitches on here. Oh yeah, I'm in rare form today, baby. Today ain't your day. Today ain't your day. I'm telling you, today ain't your day. Somebody come at me sideways today. Woo! Woo! Sheesh! They better have their damn paperwork in order, all I got to say. Somebody come after me today. Today ain't the day. 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 Today ain't that the day. Yeah, today ain't the day for me. Today ain't the day. So if you're feeling kind of froggy today, and you want to get some damn. Today ain't the day. If you want to try to get some damn street cred today, today'd be the day. Well, I'll take that back. If you want to get some street credit today, today would probably be the day that you can earn it. You can earn every bit of them damn credits. Every bit of them damn credits that you want to get, you can earn them today. I'm going to tell you right now. You could earn them credits today. You could earn them street credits today, baby. Look, let me show you something. That is what I'm talking about. Look, some of it's dry, but this over here is wet. See that? Holly, you better not be shitting in that dirt. Holly! You hear me talking to you? You better go down there in the damn woods. If I find a damn cat turd in this sand, we're going to have words. I'm just going to tell you right now. Better not be shitting in this sand. I'm just going to tell you. I'm telling you, man. Messed up my whole rotation. We won't get your fat ass down here. Come on, goddammit. We won't be doing this again. First and last time. You bet. Oh, no wonder it was so heavy. I was dragging old girl out here with me. Yeah, we about to make some creamless onion con. Yeah, I'm telling y'all right now, this is the first and the last time this is happening right here. First and last time. First and last time. I'm putting a servicing bulletin out there right now. If it, come on, come on, come on, come on, right. Yeah. If anybody is in the 910 area, 336 area, or the 919 area, and you can pour concrete, and you got the equipment, please call me, 910-220-7099. Like I said, if you're in the 919 area, if you're in the 919, 910, 336 area, please call me. I got enough concrete work to keep you busy every week until the end of the year. So if you want to do a job every week for the end of from now until January 1st, you can pencil me in. I'm going to go to JG's today. Because let me tell you something. I am so aggravated. I'm so aggravated. I'm so aggravated. You see that pad right there? I'm going to show y'all. Y'all see that pad right there? That pad right there is supposed to be for sandblasting. That's what that's supposed to be for. But the concrete guy that done that never came back and finished. Never came back and finished. So if I got gravel and put gravel up there, I could drive up there, but that's not the point. I don't buy no more gravel. So that's the point. That's the point. And that pad there was supposed to be 24 by 60. She's a little short. She's about 32 foot short. She didn't pour it all the way. Yeah. Yeah. So that right there is the lift for the daggone media blaster. There's a wash hole there for the wash pit. That's everything. It was going to be a 24 by 60 pad. Now, I wasn't going to show this, but I'm showing it because I'm rired up today. 24 by 60 pad. 3 bays or 4 bays. Three bays here and a bay there. That's where, how much you pay per square inch? Per square inch, what you talking about? What you talking about, Willis? So, y'all probably ain't gonna be a lot that y'all wanna see today, but I gotta get some content. I gotta get some content. I'm falling down on my analytics. Falling down on my analytics. So I gotta get some concrete. I gotta get the, I see you son of a gun. So don't do it. Yeah. Yeah, 57, it was 57 degrees this morning. So today, but let's rewind it a little bit. I'm not complaining. I'm frustrated. There's a difference. I'm not complaining. So don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. I'm not complaining. Because somebody didn't wake up this morning. You know what I'm saying? Somebody didn't wake up this morning. I'm just saying, I'm not complaining. I'm just saying I'm aggravated. And the day's going to be a great day. You know what? You know why today's going to be a great day? It's going to be a great day. I'm just frustrated. And frustration will leave here shortly. Just as soon as I get everything situated. I can't stand it when my shop's dirty. This right here drives me batshit crazy. Y'all know I like to keep my work area clean. Y'all know I like to keep my work area clean. And this right here ain't clean. What we talking about? Hold on a second. What happened? Nathan, that's a bad. What? Did I miss something? What? Did I miss something, boys and girls? Oh, then I need to go check that out. I definitely need to go check that out then. I definitely need to go check that out. I'm telling you, boys and girls, I hadn't, I better not hear your mouth. You better go find something to do. Or lay down, something. You done been fed this morning. If you want something else to eat, there's a whole bunch of woods out there to go find a rat. I'll have to go check that out. Like I say, I like I say, I ain't got nothing construction. I don't have anything constructional for you guys this morning other than cleaning up. Hey, Mike, don't be having flashbacks, Mike. Don't be having flashbacks. Mike, you might want to take a break and not watch me today. Don't be having flashbacks, Mike. God damn! My damn cover. Oh, it's okay, Gary. Today's probably not that. Today, Gary, I appreciate that, Gary. Today's probably not very exciting at work today. This is probably not exciting. It's probably not exciting. So let me tell you this part right here. So let me tell you. So y'all know I had to go to a wedding Friday evening. So that kind of just, it is what it is. And then Saturday the blaster came. And then a buddy of mine called me and told me that Walmart had some weed eaters. They had them marked down. So y'all know I had a weed eater that was busted. Can't buy parts for it. So I run up there and got that weed eater, that Troy built. And then everybody, Mike, Carolina Big, but man, that thing's junk. Hey, it is what it is, okay? It is what it is. That Troy built is what it is, all right? The reason why I had to get a weed eater right quick is because I had to weed eat around my boy's monument and stuff, and I hadn't weed eated in like 2 weeks, which, bothers me because the daggone weed eater that I have, the little plunger's messed up on it and you can't get parts for it. All right. And then, so when my buddy called and said, hey, look, they got Troy builts on sale from, I think it was 168 or 198 or 168 to 148. I went up there and got it. All right. So I just grabbed the fuel and went on with it. You know, right? So then I go get the weed eater. And I get a little bit of food. I give me some hot wings, extra hot, and give me some mashed potatoes and some macaroni and cheese. And then all of a sudden I come out and the bottom falls out. It rains. It rained for like 4 hours. We got 3 7/8 inches of rain in 4 hours. Crazy. So now everything's wet. Right? I don't know if that's it, Mike. I have to take a picture of it and send it to you. So then I sat there and wait, and I 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 wait. And then I'm watching SS Gang. Every now and then I jump in and watch SS Gang do their thing. And then the sun peeked out. And then when the sun peeked out, bam! I got out there and weed eated. What are you talking about, Tulu? So then I weed eated. Then I come home. Then when I come home, sometime late Saturday night, my damn refrigerator, my caffeinator, my refrigerator or your caffeinator. I went in there to get me a little bit of milk. And it wasn't cold like it's supposed to be. Then I get to looking, this son of a gun ain't cooling like it's supposed to be. Are you serious, man? So get the refrigerator out, check the refrigerator out, do all this other stuff, start looking for parts. So it's either a condenser, thermostat, startup relay, or a fan. So Sunday, I start moving stuff around, start testing stuff, testing relays, testing the startup relay. The startup relay's bad. So the refrigerator here in the shop, the compressor quit working like 2 years ago, and it's still sitting there. So I come down here and take it apart, take the startup relay out of it. I test it. It works. It's got a little bit of resistance in it, but it works. So I put that on there, fired up my refrigerator, got my deep freezer out, cleaned it up, put all the stuff in there. Damn near cooked everything we had to cook that was questionable, right? Questionable. I cooked about 7 pounds of stewed beef yesterday and rice. I didn't know I had stewed beef in the freezer, froze, but apparently I did. So cooked 7 pounds of stewed beef, some rice in a crock pot. So I'll be eating stewed beef and rice for the next 8 days. So it is what it is. It is what it is. So I've been a little bit indisposed. So this is what we're gonna do right here for a little bit this morning. Maybe an hour, maybe a little bit. We're gonna clean all this mess up. Here's what we did Saturday. This is why it's so messy. Cleaned up the chassis, got all the chassis nice and clean. Now I gotta clean all this up, so I'm gonna go down here and get the Chevelle. I'm gonna go get the Chevelle, and I'm gonna start pushing this sand. Look, there's cat tracks. I'm telling you, Holly, if I find a damn cat turd, I'm telling you. So I have to do a little bit of housekeeping because it's driving me crazy. Yeah, so here's where, now look, if I tell you something, it's the damn truth. There's where I pulled out the damn refrigerator, took it apart, got the stuff out of the back of it. All right, man, I'm telling you, man, it's a mess. I can't stand it. So today, we ain't gonna make no money. Hey, yeah, Tulu, I could pressure wash it. I sure could. But you guess what? The hose on my pressure washer's busted. And they don't sell one nowhere because it's out of season, so I got to order one on Amazon. So my hose on my pressure washer is busted. It busted the other day. I'm telling you, man. There's a lot of stuff that goes on I don't even tell you guys. So, and then I found a pressure hose. So this is what I ordered last night. I ordered 2 startup relays, a thermostat, an ice maker. This is what I ordered. 2 startup relays, an ice maker, because my ice maker was on the blitz anyway. So I ordered an ice maker, and a thermostat, and a 100-foot hose, pressure washer hose. Out of season, it's 90 degrees outside. It ain't 90 degrees right here, it's 58. It's 58 degrees, man. A 867 diesel. It ain't out of season. It's out of season around here. Yes, sir. They done marked all the plants, the lawnmowers, the weed whackers, the weed eaters. Oh, yeah. Everything happens in threes. Yeah. I don't know where you at, 867, but here in North Carolina, it's 58 degrees, baby. So, I appreciate every single one of you. I really do. I really appreciate every single one of you. Like I said, we're going to do a little bit of housekeeping. It's not going to be exciting. So if you stick around, I appreciate it. If you got other things to do, I appreciate that as well. I appreciate you tapping in, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. Well, this morning it might be. Oh no, it's been in the low 50s, or it's been in the high 50s for the last 2 weeks. It ain't even supposed to get over 70-some degrees this week. Yeah. Yep. So, but yeah, let me go down here and get the Chevelle. And again, all right, let me just show you that this channel, let me show you this channel ain't about this craziness that's going on right now. So, I got to get all this cleaned up, right? The reason why I got to get all this cleaned up is because I can't stand it, right? So, the plan is today is housekeeping day, right? Today is housekeeping day. Today is housekeeping day. Remember what I said? Today is housekeeping, right? And then tomorrow we're going to get back on this. Bam! We're going to get back. Tomorrow we're going to get back on this tomorrow. You better get your fat ass out of here. Yeah. Tomorrow we're going to get back on this tomorrow. So don't think that this channel is about just craziness with the sand and all that stuff. Tomorrow we're going to get back on this, right? Tomorrow we're going to get back on this. Get the coil. I'm telling you, man, if I tell you something, it's the damn truth. Look, see, here's where I dug my deep freezer out of storage. Plugged it, washed it and cleaned it up and put my damn groceries in there. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, if I tell you something, it's the damn truth. So yeah, tomorrow. So what I take. So tomorrow I get back on this. So y'all just have to bear with me today on getting all that mess up there cleaned up. Oh yeah, Hollywood better keep his fat ass. I can't leave the door out. I can't leave the door up. Him and Hawkins will be out here and they'll be on this car and I'll be broke their ankles. No, this channel is about life, man. It's about my life. It's about everything that's going on. Hey, Tulu, what do you think about that staple gun right there, man? You see that staple gun? What do you think about that stapler? Huh? That's pretty cool right there, ain't it? See that stapler? Yep. But anyways, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. This guy keeps a spare deep freezer in storage. This guy does. This guy. And I also had a spare refrigerator. I had to go dig out yesterday. No, these right here, let me show you what this is. Look. Let me show you what I did. Let me show you. No, these ain't donuts. Look here. Let me tell you how my brain works, right? I go to like, I don't know. So check this out. Let me show you. So y'all know that spray foam? You know the spray foam that you put around? Now this thing's dirty now. Y'all know the spray foam that you put, great stuff that you put around windows and doors and stuff? So I got this idea. I was like, you know what? I bet you can make stuff out of that. You know, you can make stuff out of it. So for years, there's a lot of it still in the house. Y'all didn't know I had home ec training, did you? So there's shitload of it in the house too, like bread, cookies, and stuff like that ain't real, right? It's just for decorations. So for some reason, this got took out of the house and it was down here and then it's got a little bit of dirt and stuff on it, but it ain't no big deal. But let me show you. So you go get that great stuff foam, right? The low expansion, right? The low expansion. You go get you a muffin pan. The muffin man. Go get you a muffin pan, right? Your wives will thank you for this right here. You tell them that you can tell them that JG told you how to make home ec shit, right? Go get you a muffin pan or a bread pan, right? And I'm gonna show you, look here. Look here. You take that foam stuff. Now I know it looks ugly right now, but because it's been out here in the shop. You take that foam stuff and you just go in the bottom of the muffin pan right here and you just go around in circle and you fill up the bottom. That's all you do is fill up the bottom. And then you walk away and this thing will foam up and it looks like muffins, right? Then I took my little torch and I stuck it back here and I did like a fluppe on it. And I browned the tops a little bit. I put a little bit of daggone cinnamon on there, and while it was still wet, I dropped some oatmeal flakes on there so they look like oatmeal muffins. Y'all better stop playing with me. Now, they look really good. I will post pictures in my community post what they look like. They've been sitting on that table right there because my wife said, I don't believe you can do that. Shit. I can make some muffins. I made a damn pie. I made an apple pie. I made a damn chicken pot pie. I made a bread loaf. I made damn oatmeal cookies. Shit. Yeah. Man. I got extra buttermilk treatment for that right there. All right, boys and girls. But yeah, we're going to get back on this tomorrow. I got to get my shop cleaned up, man. It's dirty. It's dirty. All right. Got to get the coilovers. Got to get the coilovers raised up on this thing. I don't know if I got any juice in here. Hell no. You know what? We got to give the hounds. Y'all want to go feed the hounds? Oh, let me turn the lights up. We got to go feed the hounds. Hey, I like the Muffin Man. I like the Muffin Man. Oh, do you know the Muffin Man? The Muffin Man? Yeah. Gotta clean the damn kennel out. Get back. Just hold on a damn minute. Hold up. Sit down. Oh, yeah, it's unthawed. Woo! You want some? Come on. Roxy, come here. Ah! I'll bust you in your damn head. Ah! It's hers. Roxy. Here. Back. Here. What I say? Come here. Roxy, come here. Diesel, move. Back. Roxy. Come here, girl. Roxy. Diesel, I know you like it. So if y'all want to know what I'm feeding these, look here. Get it? There goes there. TJ. Roxy. Here. Here. Hey Justin, you don't know. I appreciate your advice, but you don't know nothing about my dogs, man. You don't know nothing about my dogs. You don't know nothing about my hounds. Nothing. Yeah, I clean the kennel twice a day. Twice a day. Yeah. You don't know anything about my hounds. My hounds do see it. They're actually both of them blue. Actually, of them are both blue ribbon champions. Actually, and they're draw hares. If you know what that is. If you don't know what that is, then I guess you don't know. They're both blue ribbon champions. But it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm not defensive. I understand. I understand. I'm not getting into a dog war with you. I understand about labs. He does see it. I just didn't feel like making him do it. So he's about 7 years old. Well, no, he's 6 years old. Because he knows you don't. Okay. It's all good, man. Hey, I had a buddy that raised labs too. He raised labs too, for years, until he got a draw hair and he got rid of all of his labs, because his words, not mine, draw hairs will work the fire out of a lab. See, labs will go from point A to point B. Now, the best dog trainer in the world is Freddie King, and he's my buddy. Right? Right? Oh, yeah. So, do you know who Freddie King is? Do you know who Freddie King is? Do you know who Freddie King is? Do you know who Freddie King? Do you know who Freddie King is? I take that as a no. Who is Freddie King? Yeah. What's up, Tulu? Angie? Outcast? The new guy? Yeah. So, yeah. Yeah, Freddie King is the best lab trainer in the world. Yep, that's right. He my buddy, too. Yep, Freddie King is the... Yep, he sure is. He sure is. He sure absolutely is. So... Yeah, he probably is the best. He probably is the best. Probably the best in my he's probably the best. He's probably the best in my timeline. I know. What's up, Ray? I told you, Tulu. I told you, my guy. Man, feels like I'm at... Yep. Yeah, I'm cleaning the floor because we had the mobile blaster here Friday, if you missed that, or Saturday, excuse me. Had the mobile blaster here Saturday, if y'all missed that. And I didn't get to clean it because I had to go do some other stuff, and then it rained, and then I put the fans on it to dry. Yeah, David Hasselhoff. Yeah. Yep. So I'm gonna try to get as much of it. See, look. See, this right here, it got wet. Yeah, I won't do this again. And I'm hoping it don't mess my lift up. Yeah, we definitely won't do this again. That's for sure. Lesson learned. Note to self. Do not do this again. Tomorrow we'll get back on the 71 Camaro split bumper, and we'll do the coilovers on it tomorrow. Right now we're just cleaning this sand up, or it's actually crushed glass is what it is. And then once we get all of it, watch out. Once we get once we get most of it off the concrete, we'll get a water hose and we'll wash it. Help. Well, I mean, I know people still use Soda Blast, Mike, but like we talked about the other day, Soda Blast is not an approved method no more because they can't. People don't neutralize the baking soda. So they have adhesion They have adhesion problems because they don't clean all the baking soda. Now normally I don't have to do this because normally he's down there in the bottom, and wherever the sand's at, that's where the sand's at. Yeah, Mike, soda blasting is not an approved method no more because, it's not an approved method no more because, I'll show you right here. Yeah, soda blasting is not an improved method. It's not approved method no more. Trying to find my book. Oh, here it is. Y'all hear me talk about thermoset and thermoplastic? Thermoset and thermoplastic all the time. That right here, look. While soda blasting may be popular in some areas, PPG does not recommend this process. Right there. See? See? While soda blasting may be popular in some areas, PPG does not recommend this process. Now, a lot of other people's already jumped on that, and you got mechanical, stuff like that. Yep. So this is in my, chemically stripped metal, sandblast metal. Yeah. So it would be, see, mechanical, media, chemical. You can't get no chemical. See, even with aircraft stripper, it has to be completely neutralized, and you can't even get no good aircraft stripper no more. Hog, it's not recommended, but let me tell you what they'll do to you. It's not banned. No, I never said it was banned, but let me tell you what they'll do to it. If you want that right there, and you're using PPG paint, and they find out you got a delamination or if you got a adhesive problem, and they found out that you use Soda Blast, guess what? You're SOL. They won't warranty anything. They won't warranty the paint. They won't warranty nothing. So why put yourself at risk to do it? I don't know, Mike. I never dug deep. I never dug that deep down into it. All I know is they told us that it's not used, so because you cannot neutralize it or wash it, and you don't. I guess if baking soda is neutral, and then if you put a chemical on it, you're going to neutralize that chemical. So I guess they're saying that since you didn't clean the metal good enough to prep it to get all the baking soda residue off of it, it causes problems later on. So I guess that's what that means. Okay, well, let me see if I had to take an educated guess. If I had to take an educated guess, Mike, I would have to say by using soda blast, and since baking soda is a neutral additive on the periodically table, and if you put anything on it, it's going to make it neutral as well. So therefore, we have to figure out how to safely and effectively remove all the baking soda and its residue off of the panel before we put anything else on the substrate. By doing that, we have to figure out how to properly prep, wash, clean, and present the substrate to accept the product that we're going to put on top of it. Is that good for you? Does that work for you? No. See, Elko Shark, you late to the party, man. Mike said baking soda was neutral. I do know this right here. I can go out there and dig that dirt up, and I can do an alkaline test with bacon. I do know this. I do know this. I do know this. I can take baking soda and vinegar and go out here and dig me up some dirt, and I can check by using old science project to see if my dirt is alkaline or acidic. We're not talking about cooking baking soda. We're talking about baking soda that blasts paint off of cars. That's what we're talking about. Yeah. Like I said, this ain't a lot. Like I was telling y'all, this ain't a lot of fab work, paint work. This is actually housekeeping. So I figured I'd hop on here and get a little bit of content since I hadn't jumped on here since Saturday, because like I told y'all, everything that was going on crazy Saturday. So it ain't always sunshine and roses over here. Are them crows? It ain't all sunshine. Need a little field dirt. Holly's like, oh, that's gonna be one big cat box. Holly gonna be like, that's one big litter box. Hey, is anybody on here ever? I appreciate that, Carolina. Oh yeah, I'm gonna blow it out. Hey, Carolina, or not Carolina. Has anybody in here ever done? Has anybody ever had their vehicle dipped? Has anybody ever had their vehicle dipped? Like, took it somewhere where they chemically dipped the whole car? Has anybody ever done anything like? Hey, what's up, Chris? I want to see. Sorry, I thought I had my phone in Do Not Disturb. I want to. I'm thinking about having the. Cutlass, taking the Cutlass body and having it dipped. That's the reason why. That's why I'm. Dry ice does not remove rust. Jesse Cole. Dry ice blasting is nice, but it does not remove rust. I've never done media blasting in this area. Right here. I've never done it in this area. I normally do it down there at a design location down there at the edge, but we couldn't do it down there, so we done it up here. This is lesson learned for everybody that's tapping in late to the show. We blasted the bottom of the 63 Impala Saturday. I will never, ever, ever, remember, let us say, somebody put it in the comments. I will never, ever, 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 and ever do it again right here. Ever. Ever. Yeah, he did a good job. He did a good job, Carolina. Yeah, normally do it down there in the tree line. Never, ever, ever do it again. The shit we got to do to get shit done. And like I said, my refrigerator broke yesterday. I had to take one refrigerator apart to fix another refrigerator. Had to dig my daggone deep freezer out of storage. And then it rained all day Saturday, or rained all day Saturday evening. Yeah, the cats are going to use it to strike their butthole in it. This is actually, yeah. Yeah, I'm reusing it for backfill right here. Carolina, I got that shit everywhere. I'm not blowing it no more. I'm fixing to get it right here where I can get it. And then I'm going to get the water hose and I'm going to wash this shit down. Back to the coast. No, I ain't driving to Cincinnati. Now, if there's a place in Concord, I'll do it in Concord. Oh, it's okay, Carolina. Hey. Hey, I'm going to say this right here. I'm going to say this right here. No, I ain't going to say it. I ain't going to say it. I'm going to keep it to myself. Hey, y'all go check TJ out. He's doing pretty good on his box. Oh, TJ. Yeah, I was gonna do it too low, but I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. I ain't even going. You know what? I am gonna say this. I am gonna say this. You know what? There's a lot of things I can deal with. There's a lot of things I can tolerate. Let me fix me a water. Let me fix me a water. There's a lot of stuff I can deal with. There's a lot of stuff I can tolerate. You want me to tell you one thing I can't tolerate? Yeah, TJ's doing a great job. I went over there and checked some of his stuff out and commented and thumbs up and liked everything. Yeah, TJ's doing a good job. Doing a good job. Doing a great job. Doing a phenomenal job. I don't know what the hell 84 Cuddy been doing. He ain't been doing nothing but sleeping. He ain't got nothing out there. So, old Sparrow out there, wings just molded over. Just nothing. Just nothing. Just, unless he's doing something on the background, in the backstage, and we don't know nothing about it, and then he will come out and be like, bam, there he is. No. Carolina Big got it. Carolina Big got it. I can't stand fake-ass, lying-ass people. I can't stand them. Can't stand them. Can't stand them. What's up, Nitro? I cannot. What flavor is that? I cannot stand lying-ass, fake-ass people. Can't stand them. And you know what? And there's a few in our circle. There's a few in our circle. There's a few in our circle. Yep. There is a few in our circle. There is a few in our circle. There is a few in our circle. Look, there's my other water right there. Fake ass, lying ass. And after the last few days of me looking, yeah, I'm done, man. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done with the fake ass people, man. I'm done with them. I'm done with them, man. I'm tired of seeing people act like they think they know what they're doing. And you know what? You know what? You know what? I am going to cook. I am going to cook. I'm going to cook. I'm going to sweep and I'm going to cook. I'm tired. You know what bothers? You know what kills me, man? You know what kills me? Is you can have somebody that actually knows what they're talking about, and I'm not referring to me. I'm just talking in general, okay? So I'm not talking in third person. I'm just talking in general. You can have somebody that actually knows what they're talking about, actually knows what they're talking about, actually knows what they're talking about, and then try to give their input on something, and for whatever reason, the people that they're trying to help don't listen to nothing that person has to say, nothing. And they just blow it off like dust on a table. But they'll listen to somebody that can read the fucking brochure. Did you hear what I said? Did you hear what I said? There is people that actually know what they're, not talking about me. I'm not talking about me. There's actually people that know what they're talking about and will give solid information, solid information. And people will brush them off like dust on a countertop, but they will listen to somebody that read the fucking brochure 10 minutes before they ask them the question, and they'll believe it is the gospel. Why are you repeating what you said like 4 or 5 times? For the ones in the back that don't know how to listen, you know, I'm sure your mom and daddy had to tell you 4 or 5 times, stop picking your nose and eating boogers. 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 You know? You know, that's why. Sometimes you got to tell somebody 4 or 5 times. And they still don't get it. For the ones in the back that don't listen, that's why you got to repeat yourself. Some people don't retain information. Some people don't. Some people can't retain information, and some people don't retain information. Yeah. And the, you know, the thing about it is a lot of times we don't even. Chris Fisher, I don't want to hear a damn word from you. Chris Fisher, I don't want to hear a damn word from you. Chris Fisher, I don't want to hear a damn word from you. Nothing. Not one single word. I don't hear nothing. Nothing. I don't hear nothing. I don't want to hear nothing from you. Not one damn word. Not one word. Nothing. I don't want to hear shit from you. Not one word. Not one single word. Not one single word. Not one single word. Chris, you're going to have to start standing up for yourself. Chris. Chris, you're going to have to start standing up for yourself. Drama queens? Well, pack your ass up on a boat and come on over here and I'll show you all the drama you want to see. Ha ha! Come on now. Chris Fisher needs to start standing up for himself. I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it out loud. I'm going to say it on my channel, and I'm not going to beat around the bush like we trying to get some high school prom date. I'm not going to beat around the bush. I'm going to say it out loud. Let's go. Chris Fisher, you need to start standing up for yourself. Chris Fisher, I will say it because I got the cool handed to say it. Chris Fisher, you need to start standing up for yourself. Chris Fisher, you need to start putting boot to ass. Chris Fisher, you need to start collecting checks. Chris Fisher, you need to start collecting blue strips. Chris Fisher, you need to start taking care of yourself, your family, your wife, your business. You need to start doing it. Chris Fisher, you need to start standing up for yourself, and I mean that with the utmost respect, buddy. You know how I feel about you. You need to start standing up for yourself, 100%, for yourself, for your wife, for your family, for your business. You need to stop babying, coddling grown men. Yeah, I said it. That's all I'm going to say. And Pala J, I don't even know what day it is, my guy. And Pala J, I don't even know what day it is. I don't even know what day it is. Chris Fisher, if you don't have an NDA or a non-disclosure agreement or a contract that says that you can't post pictures of, say, such vehicle, that thing will be flooded the internet the day it unrolled off the daggone car trailer. It'd have been on the internet. Yeah. So explain to me how another man hinders another man to make money. How does another man hinder another man from not making money when he dictates on what he can do and what he can't do in his own house, in his own shop, in his own business? Explain to me how that's justified unless you've signed a non-disclosure agreement. Now that's different. That's different. I don't sign non-disclosure agreements here. I used to. I don't know more. Now, like this vehicle right here. This 68 Le Mans. 68 Le Mans. I told this guy, hey, look, I'm going to put this car on YouTube. I'm going to put this car on my social media channel. Is that going to be a problem? No, man, it's good. Now, I will not disclose the owner's information because that's disrespectful. But the vehicle itself, I'm going to put it. It's content. That's how my advertisement. You know, you're getting a service. I'm giving you a service. Like me and Mac talked about. I'm showing you all the nit and gritty and the dirt, and I'm showing you what the ugly is, and I'm showing you where I'm going with it. That is my business. That is my advertisement. That's how I do that. This is me advertising my work. Now, this right here is just cleanup work. This is bullshit. This right here is my work. This is my work. Right? Right? So this client here wants me to work on his vehicle. Okay, now he's added a lot more stuff to me since he got it here, and that's how it usually works. They usually get in the door, and then they add more to it, right? And that's okay, you know, everybody trying to get to first base, but their whole objective is to get a hold. So here's, sorry, had a phone call. So here's the thing. Let me start over. Everybody wants to get to first base. Oh, yeah, I got the first base. But in reality, everybody wants to hit a grand slam. So this guy here wanted me to fix the wheel wells. So once he gets in the shop, that's his first base. Now he wants the grand slam. He wants everything. He wants the wheel wells done. He wants the body work done. He wants the paint work done. He wants the top done. That's the grand slam, you know, in and out, you know. So that's how it all goes. It just evolves, you know, and that's business. You know, if you got the blue strips, I got the time. If you ain't got the blue strips, I ain't got the time. There's the gravel, right? So I don't understand when I hear a lot of people, and it's just not Chris. It's just not Chris. There's a lot of people that's in this circle that call me or text me or send me an email. I got the receipts to prove it. And ask me business questions. Ask me business questions. And I give them business answers. Now, am I saying I'm the best business on the planet? Absolutely not. Is there somebody out there that can do business better than me? Absolutely. But I know where I've got from where I'm at and the trials that I had to get to where I'm at. But for another person, if this guy right here says, hey man, yeah, I want you to work on my car. I want you to work on my car. I said blue strips. If this guy right here said, hey, I want you to work on my car, but I don't want you to post it on social media. What? What? So if this client says, hey, I want you to work on my car and I want you to do everything, but I don't want nobody to see it. And I don't want it to be on YouTube or Facebook or TikTok or Snapchat. I don't want it to be on any social media platform. Well, guess what? The shop rate just doubled. See, that's how that works. If you want me to make this seclusive where nobody can see it, then I have to make my shop seclusive where nobody can see it. And if I do that, then your rate just doubled. The shop rate just doubled. That's how that works. If you want to pay for privacy and exclusivity, you're going to have to come off on them blue strips. You're going to have to come off with them blue strips. That's right, TJ. That's hindering advertisement. Hindering advertisement and growth. You're hindering that. So I'm not mad at Chris Fisher if anybody thinks I'm mad at Chris Fisher. And Chris Fisher, I'm not mad at you, buddy. You know, I'm just trying to put belt to ass and boot to ass. Don't let another person hinder you making money. If somebody owes you money, make them pay you. I don't think there's anybody on here that gets up and goes to work and works every day and gets to Friday and they want their paycheck and you hold your hand out. You hold your hand out and say, pay me now. And they go, man, I'm going to get you in a couple months. Then why am I working on your vehicle? Well, man, I just wanted you to work on my vehicle. Well, I want my money. Well, I don't have it. Then why do I have your vehicle? Because I really wanted you to work on it. Well, people in hell want ice water too, but they ain't going to get it, baby. They ain't going to get it. They ain't going to get it. They ain't going to get it. Tucker Ryan, I am saying blue. B-L-U-E. Blue. The color blue. Strips. Blue. B-L-U-E. Blue strips. I am saying blue. Not glue. Blue. The color blue. Blue strips is a word that we use for $100 bills. Or I'm going to go get my bag. I took a small bag and made it into a bigger bag. That's what I'm talking about. Big bag. When we talk about bag, paper, cabbage, lettuce, cream, cheddar, hundos, we talking about paper, baby. We talking about money. We talking about C notes. Them dead prayers. Yeah. We talking about paper, baby. Yeah, that's right, Angie. We talking about paper. Put some paper in my pocket. Put my paper in my pocket. Like Tyree said, we hungry. We hungry around here, motherfucker. We hungry. We hungry. Yeah. So I look, for everybody that thinks I'm mad at that I'm mad at Chris Fisher. I'm not mad at Chris Fisher. You know what I'm mad at? Well, I'm not really mad. You know what bothers me is when I see good people get took. Hell, not even good people. When I see people in general get took advantage of, it don't matter if you're good or bad. I don't wake up in the morning and say, let me see who can get took advantage of today. That's not how it works. That's not how it works. All right, boys and girls, y'all hang tight. I'm gonna go get the water hose. Y'all hang tight. I'm gonna go get the hose. Put the lotion on the skin or you get the hose. Y'all hang tight. I'll be right back. Put the lotion on the skin or you're gonna get the hose. Put the lotion. What did he say? He's still freaking yelling. Hey, Mike, I can do that, Mike. What did he say? Hold on a second. What did you say? Tuck Ryan said, I had a dream that I cut off my toilet leaking water all over the floor last night, and I see this. Well, you know what, man? I had a dream last night. I was eating vanilla ice cream and woke up choking on my fucking pillow. I'm on county water. Mike, I'm on county water. This is county water. County water. Yeah, well, I'm glad I made everybody laugh. Yeah, like I say, we'll get all this cleaned up. I'll probably run this live until we get this area right here cleaned up, and then we'll probably figure out something else to do. Like I said, boys and girls, I ain't mad. Look, I ain't mad at nobody, man. I ain't mad at nobody. I ain't got no hate in my heart. But, you know, I seen something the other day. It says, I don't know exactly. I have to go back and read it again. But basically what it was saying, it says, people think I'm confrontational. And I'm loud and I'm obnoxious and I'm arrogant but that's not it. That's not it by no means. That's not it by no means. I just call out bullshit. I just call out bullshit. And if my presence, and I'm not talking about Christmas presents, I'm talking about present. If my presence offends somebody or makes somebody feel uncomfortable, that's not on me, that's on you. Because see, I'm good. I'm good either way. You know what I mean? I'm good either way. And the thing about it is you don't have to like me, and that's okay. But you will respect me. That's a fact. That's a fact. And respect is earned. So if I tell somebody that I think a lot of them, it took a lot for them to get there. I don't give that shit out freely at all. I don't give that shit out freely at all. And if I see something, I call it out. And if that makes you uncomfortable, then apparently you must have been doing something wrong. You know what I mean? If you're talking craziness out the side of your neck and it don't add up and the math ain't mathing, I'm gonna call you out on it. And that's the way it should be. But for somebody to get all upset and offended that somebody called them out on their bullshit, then that's on you, man. That ain't got nothing to do with the person that called you out on your bullshit. That's all on you, baby. That's all on you, man. That's definitely out on you. And if somebody thinks, and here's something else. Here's another thing. For people that think that people are attacking them, I seen this the other day. Somebody says, man, I'm tired of people attacking me. I'm tired of people doing this. And it wasn't nobody on YouTube, so don't think that this is for your shoe. But I mean, like my guy Tulu says, if the shoe fit, lace that son of a gun up and wear it. You know what I mean? But somebody I know here in town was saying, man, I'm tired of people attacking me and this and that and blah, blah, blah and all this other stuff. And I'm thinking to myself, I said, well, why do you see it as an attack? And they said, and I said, maybe they just holding you accountable. You know what I mean? Maybe they just holding you accountable for your actions and what you said. You know what I mean? Because, you know, I'm Gen Z. You know, I lived through the time where there wasn't no internet. There wasn't no phones. There wasn't no cameras. There wasn't no pictures. There wasn't nothing. It was pretty hard pressed. If we did have any pictures, it was a damn Polaroid. You know what I mean? Or something like that. So if somebody today, everything is either a picture took, recording, screen recording, voice recording, something of that nature. There is something that happened. And when it happens, you just gotta have the answers to be held accountable for it and just be able to back it up. So that's what kills me, man. I mean, people say stuff. Um, people will say something, they'll do something, they'll say something or do something, especially on YouTube. They'll say something or do something, and then when you call them, then when somebody calls them out on it, they for whatever reason, they're like, no, that never happened, or anything like that. Gen Z didn't have no technology, man. We didn't have cell phones. We didn't have internet. We didn't have any of that stuff. Man, we had Ataris and Sega Genesis and Nintendo. I mean, yeah. Yeah. I mean, we didn't have no technology. I mean, we did have technology, but not the technology you're thinking about. Yeah, Gen X. I mean, AI's been around since the 2000s. AI's been around probably 99, 2000. Y'all just didn't realize that. I mean, the ones that know, but you know, I mean, AI's not new. Now it's advanced more, don't get me wrong, but AI's been around since the 2000s. You know, AI been around probably almost 3 decades. We are cleaning all the sand up from medium blast in the bottom of this car. Yeah, it's nothing exciting. We just doing some cleaning. Probably on here about. We're probably gonna be on. If nothing goes crazy, we're probably gonna be in here about 10 more minutes. Be at 100 minutes. I didn't even know it was at 90. I usually go 60 minutes, but we'll definitely get on the 60. Definitely get back on the 71 Camaro tomorrow. I mean, look at the sand. My radio probably won't never work again. Yeah, this can be Q&A. Yeah, that's good, Mike. This could be Q&A. You know, this could be Q&A. If y'all got a question, I mean, like a serious question. I mean, nothing crazy. If you got something crazy, my mods will get you out. You know. Hey, I appreciate that, Angie. I do. I don't understand, you know, and another thing, the reason why I don't, is why people have to be fake, you know, put masks on and pretend that pretend they have to be something that they're not. You know what I mean? I mean, I don't understand why people have to pretend to be something that they're not. You know what I mean? I don't understand that, you know. I just don't understand. They're wheels that go round and around like on a bus. The wheels on the bus go round and round, round and round, round and round. Wheels on the bus go round and round all day long. Yeah, I mean, look, man. If you, this is. Here's my thoughts, man. Look, and I've said this. I've said this numerous times. Tulu has said this numerous times. There's a lot of people that said this a lot of times, right? If you don't know shit, you don't know shit. Just say, hey, man, I don't know that. There's Hawkins. Look, there's Hawkins. Look. Look. If you don't know nothing, just say you don't know nothing.
and be done with it. And just be it, just be that. Just I don't know anything. I like if somebody asked me something, like Mike early asked me something I don't know, and the reason why I don't know it never intrigued me to find out the answer. Now when this live gets off, I'm going to find the answer because Mike wants to know the answer. And I can't give him the answer because I don't know the answer. It's not that, but I told him I don't know the answer. And I give him my hypothesis. Now, if you don't know what a hypothesis is an educated guess. You learned that in school. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, you know, I don't know. So I don't understand why people say, I don't understand why people claim that they know how to do something just to be talking. And somebody's going to say, oh, that sounds like you. No. What do you want to talk about? We can talk about anything you want to. If I don't know the answer, I don't know the answer. We'll go to something else. But there is a lot of people in life, not just YouTube, that claim that they know a lot of crap, a lot of stuff, and they couldn't whoop their ass out of a wet sack if you tore a hole in the bottom of it. They just couldn't do it. And that makes me lose more respect for you than anything. If you're like that. I mean, if you just come up and say, hey, look, I'm an idiot. Okay. Or, hey, man, I'm a functional alcoholic. Okay, cool. Hey, man, I'm a drunk. Okay. Hey, man, I'm a crackhead. Okay. Hey, man, I'm a pathological liar. Okay. Hey, man, I'm a thief. Okay. Hey, man, I'm a shitty person. I think only for myself. I'm out for myself. I want to win and I want everybody else to lose. I want to step on everybody's head to get to the top of the rung. If you would come up to me and just be honest, I would have more respect for you. I really would. Because I would know where you're at. I would know, you know what I mean? I would know where you're at, and I would know where you're at on the playing field. You know what I'm saying? But when you come up to me and you perceive yourself as something else, and I got to put in the work to find out that you're not what you said you are, oh, it's over, buddy. It's over. You could have won that 1.6 billion. We had I think what was it, Tulu? 1.1 or 1.4 billion dollar lotto ticket here in North Carolina. You could have won that lotto and drove up to my yard and dumped out money in my driveway, and it still wouldn't have changed the way I think about you. It still wouldn't have changed. Yeah, Mike, it was crazy, man. It was like it was I didn't know. It was like, so it was 1.8 billion split two. I heard that two people won it. Like somebody from Kentucky. Yeah, we gonna have the best meth lab east of the Mississippi. Woo! No, I don't know. That's stereotyping, and I shouldn't have done that. Lord, forgive me. Lord, forgive me. Lord, forgive me. What's up, Cars? Lord, forgive me. That's stereotyping, and I shouldn't have done that. Shouldn't have done that. All right, we're at 96 minutes. We're going to run this to 100. And then, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Cars, you're probably right. Yeah, I'm sure too. Look, they're everywhere, man. They're everywhere. Look, every state in the United States, every town, every community, rich, Every community, man, every community. Rich, poor, black, white, yellow, green, red bone, yellow bone, high yellow, low yellow, red bone with freckles. Every community, everybody, doesn't matter, rich, famous, non-famous, everybody's had to deal with that mess, man. Everybody, man. It look, that stuff don't discriminate, man, at all. It don't discriminate at all, man. It don't discriminate at all. I mean, it really don't. You know, but there's a lot of people, you know, we see more people, you know, walking the streets with their hips out of joint, you know, swinging left and right, you know, but there's a lot of people that's booted too. There's a lot of people that's rich and famous that are on stuff that they shouldn't be on too. You know, they just manage it well until they can't manage it well no more. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? So, all right, let me turn this water off. Hawky, what you doing, boy? What you doing? Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate everybody tapping in. Now, I know this wasn't wrench turning or cleaning or whatever, but for the ones that stuck to this long, let me walk back down here. Let me walk back down here and I'll show you for the ones that's tapping in late. Let me show you. We're going to get back on this car tomorrow and get the coilovers adjusted. And let me show it to you. So we're going to get back on this car tomorrow and just the coilovers. I just got to do a lot of housekeeping, man. This weekend's been crazy. It rained, refrigerator went out, had to dig my deep freezer out, you know. Yeah, so we'll get back on this tomorrow. Going to adjust the coilovers on this thing. Like I said, man, I had a wedding I had to go to Friday that I didn't know I had to go to. Saturday, we had the media blaster here. Then I had to go get a weed eater, and then the rain came. And then yesterday, my refrigerator went bad, so I took one refrigerator apart to fix another refrigerator, and then I dug out my deep freezer to put my food in there. Yesterday was crazy. So I'm a little bit behind, I guess you could say. But tomorrow, because I was planning on doing this car Saturday, and then, actually I was planning on doing this car Friday. So here's where it all started. I planned on doing this car Friday morning, and the media blaster said he was coming Friday. Well, he didn't show up Friday because he had mechanical error. He had some stuff wrong mechanical. So he didn't show up Friday, so that kind of just squashed my whole day. Then Saturday he showed up, and we got everything knocked out on the car and stuff like that. And then I had to go get a weed eater because a buddy called me and said that Walmart had a weed eater on sale. So I went and got the last one so I could weed eat around my son's monument and his gravestone and all that stuff to mow and weed eat because I hadn't weed eaten in about a week or so because my weed eater was busted. So that was that. And then it rained and we got like 3 7/8 inches of rain between 4 o'clock and 7 o'clock. It rained like asshole deep. I mean, there was frogs beating on the door trying to come in. They was like, hey, man, we can't take no more, man. We need to dry, you know. And then yesterday morning, I got up, my refrigerator was on the blitz, and then I had to do all that. So it's been a hectic weekend. And I'm not saying all this to get old pitiful me. I'm just telling you, shit ain't always roses and butterflies over here. I mean, there's a lot of shit that goes on that y'all don't even see. And I got problems just like y'all got problems. You know, everybody's got problems. It's just how you handle them. So that's that. So put the blaster on blast. Oh, no. I've been dealing with the media blaster for like 7 years, man. I won't say nothing on here that I won't say to his face. He knows. And then when he called me Friday and said, hey, man, the machine's messing up, whatever, I can come now or I can come tomorrow. I said, man, get your stuff together, baby. Get all your stuff together and I'll see you Saturday, man. I got to go to a wedding. It's all good, man. That's how men handle stuff. Men talk about it and we handle stuff. I don't think so. You better take your puss in boots on somewhere else. That's right. You better lay your ass down. You ain't coming in here. That's how men handle stuff, you know. So he came Saturday. We knocked it out. He brought his old friend Mike Zimmer with him, and we got to check that out and done all this. So here we are. So tomorrow's a goal tomorrow. When I go live tomorrow, this car will be jacked up in the front, and we will be adjusting the coilovers in the front to raise this thing up. Yeah, it's a 71. It's a 71. And it has a Brian Tooley LSX 376 with a Whipple supercharger with an 8-speed automatic. Yep. So, like I said, if you tapped in earlier and you tapped in late and you think that I was bitching and complaining and it's another one of those old pitiful me YouTube channels where somebody's always on here bitching and complaining and blah, 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 that's not what this is about. That's not what this channel's about. That was just like Mike said, Q&A. We had to clean up. We were doing cleanup that I tried to do Saturday that I couldn't do Saturday, so now I'm playing catch up, right? So that means I got to work extra hard today. Extra hard today. So, Johnny, do you know how much that would be if it was in the, how much would it be worth today if it was in its original condition? Tell me how much it would be. Johnny, how much would it be in its original, if it was in its original condition, how much would it be worth today? You know how much it's worth now? Okay, 120K. You know how much it's worth now? Do you know how much it's worth right now in its current condition? All right, so if you say it's worth 120 in its original condition, how much is it worth right now in its current condition? Interesting. So you're saying it lost 60, you're saying it lost 50% of value because it's not in its original position. It's not in its original condition. Now let me give you a little bit of history lesson. Do you know there's more F bodies on the road than Chevrolet ever made in their entire production? Do you know that? Did you know there's more F bodies? Do you know there's more F bodies on the road today than ever come off the assembly line for GM? Did you know that? Are you saying yes, you do know that, or yep? What are you yepping to? What are you yepping to? Are you yepping that you agree to me, or you are yepping that I'm telling you that there's more F bodies on the road in 2025 than it was ever produced during GM's manufacturing times? No. See, I'm not upset. I'm not mad. See, you think I'm mad. I'm not mad. This is me. This is how I am. I'm asking you a question. You're saying that if the car, now let's recap now. Let's recap. You said, you better get your ass out of here. You said that the car, if it was in its original position, that it would be worth $130,000. That's what you said. You said in its current condition, it's only worth about 65. And I said, so you're saying that with all this on here, the car has dropped in value $60,000. You said, yep. Now, my next question to you is, do you know that there's more F bodies on the road in 2025 than Chevrolet ever produced during the production year? Do you know that? Look, man, look, don't be asking a question with a question, Johnny. Don't be diverting. Don't deflect. I do this for a living. This ain't my hobby. I didn't wake up one morning and say, hey, let's do this. I'm asking, we've already passed that you said it's worth 130K. Check. If it was original. It's worth 65 in its current condition. Check. My question to you is this. Do you know that there's more F-bodies on the road right now than there was ever produced during the productions of GM's F-bodies? Do you know that? Yes or no? You keep telling me to look up how rare a damn 78. You keep telling me to look up how rare a Z28 Camaro is. I could give a rat's ass. That's not what I'm asking. You keep deflecting. I'm going to give you one more chance and then I'm done with you. Do you know that there's more F-bodies on the road right now than there was ever produced when they produced F-bodies on the GM assembly line? That is my question. Can you answer that question? Do you know that? Yes or no? Yeah, I mean, it's real simple. We're going to see if he knows the answer first, Mike. I guess he's getting enough time to look up on Google, to ask Google. Okay, Johnny, you have won. Johnny, you have won the Deflective World. You have won the Deflect Award for today. You keep spitting out, hey, 71 split bumper Camaro Z28s are super rare. That's why I said that. Okay, I'm telling you right now, I understand what you're saying. It's hit my brain. I get it. My question to you is this. Do you know that there is more F-bodies on the road today than GM ever produced? Do you know that? Yes or no? Don't come back and say, man, I'm trying to tell you a Z28 Camaro is super rare. Okay. Okay. I tell you what else is super rare. Vampire deer. There's 1 in 15,000 deer that are vampire deer. That's super rare. Yeah, I know that's super rare too. There's 1 in like 15,000 deer that have vampire teeth and they're called vampire deer. That's super rare too. I'm asking you a question. I guess Johnny that can't answer the question, or he's trying to look it up on Google to figure out why there's more F-bodies now on the road than there were when they actually built the F-bodies through assembly line. Why is there more F-bodies on the road now than there were when they came out with them during the production year? We waiting on Johnny. We waiting on Johnny. Johnny, be good. Where you at, Johnny? Johnny, be good. Where you at? Johnny, be good. I'm going to tell you. All right, so we're going to give Johnny a free lesson today. Y'all ready? Here's a free lesson. Here we go. Johnny at Google. Yeah, Johnny at Google. All right, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, let me explain something to you. 1965 Mustangs, 1953 F3100 pickup trucks, 1955 shoebox, Camaros, F-bodies, Challengers, square body pickup trucks, C10s. There are more now than there were back then. You know why? Because they're making the bodies now. They're making the bodies now. You can order. I can order a 1985 C10 pickup truck short bed from Automail Direct. The whole truck. The whole truck. The whole truck. If you don't believe me, Google it. Automail Direct. They sell the whole truck. Everything. I can buy a brand new truck, all new sheet metal, cab, bed, the whole truck. Everything. Then I can reach out to a frame company, or I can have a stock chassis, and I can build my stock chassis, and I can stick it under the car, or I can stick it under the truck, and I got a brand new 1985 or 1968 or a 1954 3100 pickup truck. I can do the same thing with a Mustang. Mustang is a unibody. I can order a brand new 1965, 66, or 67 Mustang. I can even order a fastback. Brand new sheet metal for about $15,000, $16,000. I can buy the whole sheet metal. So when somebody tells me that they got this truck they drug out of the woods and they want to replace all the panels in, I said, why don't you just buy a new cab? Why don't you just, and I'm going to catch up with the comments here in a second. Why don't you just buy a new cab? It'll be better, you'll be less money, and you'll have a better product. Not saying that I can't fix it. I'm just saying it's available. F-bodies. There's a place in Florida right now that I can call right now and I can order a 1971 Camaro with a front split bumper on it for about $16,000, $17,000 last time I checked. And I can order the whole car. The whole car. Just the whole shell, I can order it. Then I can call QA1 and I can buy all the QA1 suspension. That's what this car's got. Then I can call Brian Tooley or TKM and build me a 6.2, and then I can buy a transmission. I can buy all the parts inside this thing from year one or anybody else. And I can build me a brand new 1971 Camaro split bumper. I can build me a 31 Ford. I can build me a 31 Chevrolet pickup truck. I can build me anything. Google it. You can buy the bodies. There's a place in Taiwan that bought all the dies that makes all the stuff. And if I would buy shipping containers at a time, I can order all this stuff myself, but I go through vendors like Automail Direct or Dynacore and I order it like that. I can buy you a brand new 67, 68, 69, 70 C10 cab, completely done, in metal, in primer, with all the custom stuff on it, shaved door handles, shaved firewall, everything, for $10,000 shipped to my shop. $10,000. Now, somebody dropped in the comments, how do I get a VIN number? Oh, that's easy. That's easy. If I have an original car and I replace everything on it except the cow, I can use the VIN number. Or I can call the DMV here in North Carolina. I can call the DMV and say, hey, look, I have built me a brand new 1971 Camaro. I need it VIN'd. They come out here, they look at the vehicle, they check everything. If it meets safety and emissions for my county where I live at, which my county is only safety, so it doesn't have to have emissions, they come out here, they look at the car, bam, guess what? I get a brand new VIN number for that car, and it is a 1971 Camaro split bumper, but it's titled 2025, custom built. That's how that works. This car is an original 1971 Camaro split bumper Z28 car. For Johnny B. Good, the $65,000 wouldn't even buy the engine and transmission. It has a Brian Tooley 376 with a Whipple supercharger with an 8-speed 8L transmission in it. $65,000 wouldn't even buy the engine or the transmission. We're not even talking about the rear end or the suspension. It's got all QA1 on it, or the carbon fiber, or the interior, or the wheels, or the paint job, or the hood, or the deck lid. Last time he had this car appraised, it appraised for like $155,000, and it's legal binding in court documents and stuff like that, because there's a guy up the road that does inspections and does appraisals, and it's held by the courts, and he used to do it for Petty's Garage, and he appraised this car for $155,000 is what it's worth. Now, again, like somebody says, there's an ask for every seat and what everybody wants to pay for it. So that's that. So, let me catch up on the chat. No, this is all metal. This is all metal. This is all metal. Carbon fiber. That's carbon fiber. This thing is all metal. This thing's all metal. Hell, the hood hinges was $1,500 for the goddamn hood hinges. So, yeah, that's it, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. So that's another thing. It's like Johnny. You know, John. People like Johnny get on here and they want to talk, but then when it comes push to come to shove, when it comes push to come to shove to get some data and get some information, they don't have anything and they drop off. And they get everybody riled up. So that's it, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. So, like I said, I was clean up. I'm gonna call you. I got a question. Let's hear it, per. Y'all want me? Y'all want to? Y'all stuck this long? If I can get, it says there's 86 people in here. If I can get 20 thumbs up in the chats, I'll fire it up. I thought it was an insult. No, it ain't an insult. No, but man, I'm Teflon, baby. Trucker Tom, I'm Teflon, man. I'm Teflon. I'm Teflon. I'm Teflon. Yeah, it wasn't an insult. Ain't no windy softy over here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 7. There's 7. There's 8, 9, 10. There's 10. 11. There's 11. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 16. We got 16 thumbs up, 17, 18. Daggone, Tony. You didn't have to do that. All right, I think we got it. Tony, man, Tony, you didn't. Tony, you didn't have to do that. Yeah, we got 20. Tony, you didn't have to do that. All right, look here, boys and girls. We got to make sure it's in park. Got to make sure it's in park. Hold on. Got to make sure it's in park. It's in park. Look here, I'm standing right here. Hey, look, and just to prove a point, I've been on live with y'all for over an hour, so it's cold. See, cold. Tony, I appreciate that, man. I really do. You didn't have to do that, buddy. All right, boys and girls. Y'all ready? All right, boys and girls. I appreciate every single one of you. Like I said, we're going to we'll get back on this thing tomorrow. I appreciate everybody tapping in. I know I didn't have no work going on other than cleaning up, but I will give y'all a little update. I really got to get everything cleaned up. I really do. Got to get some stuff cleaned out. We got to put OG6 in there. We got to start putting a panoramic roof in. We need to start tearing down this chassis here, start building a chain bridge, start boxing it in. I've been looking at some mandrel bend tubing benders to build some built some chassis in there. What's up, Chris? What's up, Chris? Yeah, so I got the original door. I don't know why they took the original door off. I ain't got a clue, but there's the interior. I got the original door. I finally got the original door, so that door's coming off. This is another This is a Monte Carlo chassis, which is the same as a G body. All the G bodies are the same. So this engine's not going in there. So we're taking that one out. I'm taking that one out. Then I'm gonna take this chassis apart. We're gonna blast it, build a chain bridge, box in everything, box in the rails, change the upper and lower control arms, go through here and weld up all the welds that need to be cleaned up, box everything, clean everything up, build the rear end, put a posi unit in it, do disc brake conversion, upgrade the brakes, and then paint everything, reinforce the chassis, because this chassis right here is getting hydraulics. It's getting 2 red pro pumps from my guy JoJo out at SoCal, California. So this thing's getting a chain bridge with 10-inch cylinders in the back. Yeah, 8-inch cylinders in the front, 10-inch cylinders in the back, chain bridge. It's getting 13-inch wire wheels, color match for the car. And then once all the chassis done, once all the chassis done, going to take the cutlass off of that chassis, strip the chassis, paint the bottom, do all the body work to the bottom of the chassis, paint the bottom of the car. Going to put the panoramic roof in it, the Mini Cooper roof in it, do that. Take that door off because that door is not the original door. I have the original door. That door there is already spoken for, so that door is not for sale. It's already spoken for, so it's got a new home. And then start stripping the car down and do that. So that's probably going to be a winter project in the shop, and go from there. I'm a one-man band, baby. I'm a one-man band. I'm a one-man band. I'm a one-man band. I'm a one-man band. So that's that. Car's in pretty good shape, honestly. We're gonna strip all this out, and matter of fact, take it all apart, but can't take it apart right now because don't have nowhere to put it. So got this extra chassis, gonna do all the chassis work to this chassis, and once this chassis is done, then we'll take this body apart, blast the bottom of the body, paint the bottom of the body, and then go from there, and then paint it. Once the bottom's painted, and the engine and transmission's in this, once the engine and transmission's in this, and this is running, take the body off of that, blast the bottom underneath it, get it clean, paint the bottom of the car to match the car, take that body and set it on here, and then go from there. So that's why I say I got a lot of stuff going on. And then I got to call Wool Wax today. Since I got everything blasted on this Saturday, I'm gonna call Wool Wax and see if they go ahead and send me the wool wax for this, so I can go ahead and wool wax everything, get everything treated. And then I got to get in here and strip everything out of the firewall, smooth the firewall out, get all this done. Let's get all that and do that, and then put the new engine in the new engine in the pallet. There's the roof. There's the stuff for the Cutlass. Here's the new engine for the 63 Impala right here. So that's that. No, I said I got to call Wool Wax and talk to them about something. I didn't say I was going to wool wax it. I'm going to epoxy everything of it with 2K epoxy. Everything's going to get 2K epoxied and everything's going to get undercoated after it gets 2K epoxy, but I'm going to wool wax everything. This right here, this is a 68 Le Mans. Y'all know we worked on this the other day, getting the dents and dings out. So we'll get back on that. So I'm gonna have to wipe this down with a metal treat so it don't get a little bit of surface rust. But yeah, that's that. So boys and girls, and then there's the 54. There's the 54, and then this is the 61 Ford box truck, and then the 68 C10 is right there. I get back on it here in a couple of weeks. But that's that, boys and girls. I appreciate every single one of you. Been on here 130 minutes. I'll probably tap back in later today. So hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. The goal for this week, we like at 60, I think we like at 6,500. Last week was just in my opinion, last week was a very unproductive last week with a lot of stuff because there was so much stuff going on. There were so many missed appointments. There was so much missed opportunity last week. So we just strike that up in the book. That's whatever. But this week, the goal, today is Monday. The goal by Friday or goal by Saturday today, this week is to hit 7,000 subscribers. So I think I need like 400 and some more before we hit 7,000. So I'm hoping this week I can stay on point, stay on track, and get stuff moving like I normally get stuff moving, and give you guys more information, more technical, more working, and less talking. You know what I'm saying? All right, boys and girls, I appreciate every single one of you. Remember when I said, don't worry about the man up the road or down the road. Sweep off your own front porch while sweeping off anybody else's. Put God first, let loose and drag. Peace, some chicken grease, I'm out.